Good. How are you?
Good. How are
Hi.
you?
All well, Alicia. All well, Anjali, Veena, Sneha, Sudha,
Hello.
Manisha.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Garjana. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. How about you, ma'am?
I am doing fine. All excited to take your session.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So, guys, what can we understand by the word the next steps? What is it? And everybody understood what exactly we did in last two sessions? Yes. So, what do you think can be the next steps moving forward? So, Lavanya, can you throw some light on it? What exactly does that mean?
It means like, ma'am, after all, we study. Uh,
Yeah. Okay. Lavanya just left. Yes. Anyone else who would like to tell me about it? Lavanya just joined back. Yeah. Tell me, Lavanya.
yes, ma'am. Approving it, ma'am.
You started speaking was this topic, right? Next steps. Yeah. Somebody was just talking about the next steps. Who was it?
In the text, I said that moving forward,
Yeah.
like approving it, ma'am. The what all we have learned,
Ah.
that we are applying it, according to me.
That is something we should. Okay. Not bad. Kavita. Sorry, Beena.
Um, what I understood is the engagement and nurture customer first mindset. R&R building micro communities for selling is what I have referred to. But what I understood the next steps is whatever we have learned based on it, the involvement of interacting with the customers, a brief about it or their needs, or how
Okay.
do we handle.
All right. Not bad. Yes. Anjali.
Yes, I think, ma'am, next step is the last step, which means the customer brought the thing or the product what he needs.
I would say we have just pitched the product right now. We haven't influenced them.
Okay.
So we don't know whether he's going to buy or not. It's more of whether that person will buy, we have to influence him further. Right? So just to have a quick recap, what all things we have done, I'm going to show you a video. Let me know if you can guys hear it, right? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? No. You can see it? Just a minute. All right, let me know if you can hear it and see it.
4 is an all-in-one solution that combines
Yes.
many tools, CRM,
This is not what I need right now. This is not what I need right now.
Right on time. Good morning, Grace. How about those sales results from yesterday? Another great day for Acme Incorporated.
This is not what I need right now.
I'm so glad the online demo was helpful. Can I schedule a more robust demo with our sales team so you can see all the product can offer? Great. How's Thursday at 10 a.m.? Perfect. See you then. Well, that went well. Let's see, I have 15 minutes before my big call with Hank & Co.
Oh boy, I better hustle.
Yes, that's great, Sam. We'll have an electronic contract for you to sign later this morning. You're looking at a guy who just closed a 50-person license to Hank & Co.
This is not what I need right now.
Because of macro trends in business and society, traditional approaches to B2B selling are being eclipsed by the next-gen sales model. The customer behavior from our online consumer lives around learning, comparing, and purchasing products is now being translated to B2B buyer expectations. Data is woven into all of our marketing and sales experiences, allowing predictive and prescriptive optimization of the end-to-end process. New subscription models across businesses enabled by trends like cloud, mobile, and Internet of Things are lowering barriers. The next-gen sales model has 5 key practices that make it succeed. Deliberate design of delightful customer journeys that span traditional functional silos seamlessly. Inbound marketing reaching a broader audience of customers and shaping their preferences before they ever talk to a salesperson. Inside sales driving warm customers to purchases much faster at much higher volume than the traditional sales visit. Customer success proactively engaging to drive customer value, build loyalty, and expanded buying. And data continually tuning the process to increase the return on each sales dollar spent. For those that make the shift to a next-gen model, the results speak for themselves. It is allowing companies to reach new customers that were never economical to serve with traditional approaches. And it's weaving in data-driven improvements to drive new levels of productivity and growth in traditional customers. A next-gen sales approach is a matter of survival in rapidly growing technology sectors. For leaders in other industries such as telecom, media, consumer packaged goods, healthcare, and industrial goods, it's a new source of competitive advantage. The evolution of the customer journey is transforming how companies mine and classify sales leads, and for those who capitalize on it, it's driving breakthrough levels of growth.
Got it, guys? So, Anjali, what did you understand?
Through this video, I know about the how to means communicate or deal with the customer in online process, because they are much today's days customer much aware about the online process, and how we can engage them and through proper channels and others media mode of.
Yes, that is something which has become. So, guys, Veena, everyone else, girls, so it is clear that yes, everything is becoming tech savvy. Even the customers are tech savvy. They want to be at home and they want to do everything. So, it was a quick recap that yes, technology is here to stay. So, here comes the hybrid selling, which has become one of the most important part of selling these days, right? So, let's continue with this. So, remember, hybrid selling is not just a minute. Now, guys, can everyone see it? No, I just want to see everyone else also. Yeah. So hybrid selling is that, we are focusing on just a revision. We are focusing on segmentation, personalized customization, technology. We are taking it into consideration and well-balanced approach, wherein we are using the automation as well as the human touch to move further. So yes, after the pitching of the product, the next step focuses on building how we have to go forward. There might be a time when there will be a lot of questions. We have to clarify the doubts. That is something which is very important indeed, guys. Then the next step would be detailed next action, step action. That is schedule a follow-up meeting. It can be a virtual meeting or it can be an in-person meeting, depending on what is your preferences. And then we can deal with their objections. And then if the concerned prospect or the customer, he raises concerns about pricing or product functionality during or after the pitch, offer a customized solution or a demo that targets their pain points. For example, you're pitching a software solution virtually. and the customer raises concerns about the integration with their existing system. And in response, you can arrange a virtual meeting with your technical team to walk through the integration process in detail, right? Girls, I hope you're not hearing the dole. Thank God, because I believe there is Ganesh ji's celebrations is going on. So there is a lot of dole out here right now. Then guys, the most important thing which you all have to keep in mind is the tailored solution, right? So it is very important that you have to customize what a client needs. So you can offer him specific needs and you can focus on the pricing. You can give him certain additional services. So to further make the customer feel wanted and valuable. For example, when you're pitching your CRM system to retail company during an in-person meeting, you can emphasize on giving him more of trials. You can give him a better price, etc., to make that customer feel loyal and happy and wanted. The next step is detailed next step action. Now here we have to identify and engage with people who are virtual or in person. Remember, always be there to coordinate with the hybrid in a hybrid meeting where there should be a senior leader or a technical staff also, so that he can also guide you and give more and more information regarding that product to the customer to make him feel good. So this approach shows that yes, you're very serious about the candidate. You want to take this candidate to the next step. So yes, there should be a technical person and a person who is a bit senior to you in this particular task. So guys, remember one thing. So when you are using technology, make sure that you're using good video conferencing tools and you should be able to track everything properly. Keep writing it. Yeah. So the next step would be presenting a virtual product demo to a department head, and they express interest, but they need that there is need is there, but then the senior person has to be there. So you organize a meeting where you meet the department head in that person, and while the CFO also joins the video call, the senior person, and ensuring that all the stakeholders get the information they need in the preferred format. So it is very important that you should involve someone senior when you are pitching it further. Right. Now, the most important part is how you will nurture the relationship. Guys, after you are pitching the product, it is very important that the client should not lose interest or there should not be a momentum which should go down. So what is important? The follow-up. Follow-up is very important. You can reinforce the key points of your pitch. That could include the best video testimonials or any white papers and any case studies which is needed for that particular follow-up. Then keep sending them email, which also summarizes what all things you have discussed in your pitch, and additional resources like your recorded version of the demo if you have the virtual one, or you can also give them a custom video walkthrough of your product's key features. The idea is just don't leave it high and dry, take it further. For example, now you and I, we all are taking sessions, right? If you would realize that I'm trying to bring in what we have done in the first two sessions by showing you the video. So now you're able to link it with it better. So it is very important not to leave your prospective clients high and dry, take him to the further next steps. For example, you are pitching your SaaS platform. Virtually, you're following the personalized email, which contains the case study from a similar client in that industry, a link to the recorded demo for their internal review, and an invitation for a question and answer session. So this way you can take that client further by explaining him things in a better way. But point is, don't leave that client cold. You need to run after him. You have to convince him. That is something which you have to do. Remember, a client, it influenced immediately. There are different kind of clients. Some of them get influenced, some of them do not get influenced. So it is very important that we should understand the nature of every client and tailor make our things accordingly. Now, guys, remember, there should be a kind of urgency. You try to tell them that post pitch, it is very important that what kind of urgency you can create so that their decision making process becomes quicker. What all things you will do? You can give them discounts. You can give them further services. You can give them important slots, right? For example, in an in-person pitch for a B2B service, you send a follow-up mail offering a 15% discount if they sign it within the next 30 days, emphasizing this particular special rate is only available for a limited number of clients and you have to act fast. Remember, you can also send them that, urgency is like take a decision quickly, otherwise this promotional offer will go up. For example, guys, during the Independence Day, I was wanted a home theater for my home. So I went on Amazon, I saw there itself, and then I went to that shop also, that what we call it, the mortar shop, that is made of bricks, which was in a mall. So when I went there, that guy told me, ma'am, take it now. We are going to give you 50% discount on this. It is only for 15th August. After that, it is not available. So now he gave that kind of urgency to us. But since we all come from the sales background, we did not buy that. But most of the customers definitely would buy that because the urgency is there and that 50% thing is very important. And remember, kaun nahi chahega ki you need some discount. Everybody needs discount. So always create a sense of urgency in them that yes, you want to take it, otherwise you will be at loss. Make them take a decision quicker. For that, you guys need to have a smiling face, know your discounts well, have an eye contact, don't have to rush with it, go slow and tell them, right? But you don't show your desperation out there. Yes, you need to provide a product trial or a pilot program for that. For example, you can offer a free trial or a demo version of your product. This also tells the client to understand the experience of their product properly. And you can set up a clear trial period with defined goals and success metrics. Like, for example, you must have seen many times that you are, for 1 month, it is free of cost. After 1 month, you have used it, then it starts asking for money. So that is a kind of demo. It's a kind of a movie which they're trying to show it to you that, okay, this is the product, this is what it offers. After a month, it will offer you this. You have to pay this much, right? For example, after a virtual pitch of a cybersecurity solution, offer a 30-day pilot program that allows the prospect's IT team to implement and test the solutions within their environment, right? So you can also keep asking them any weekly check-ins to address any questions and track progress. Remember, do not leave the client cold. You can keep asking. For example, the other day I was using LinkedIn's free trial. So somewhere down the line, when it was about to finish, they keep asking, I hope you had a good time. Now is the time when you have to pay. So remember, they do offer us free platforms to first test that particular thing. And the best is they're very smart, LinkedIn. They tell you someone has viewed your profile, but if you want to watch it further, do reactivate your profile. So they keep giving you this urgency. Someone has seen your profile. If you want to see it further, give this kind of money. Now it's up to you. Girls, are you understanding? Girls.
Yes, I'm getting your words.
Yeah. So remember, it's very important to keep following it up. Because girls, I couldn't see you all. I was watching the screen. So yes. Now, it is very important. Always follow with a hybrid selling environment, right? You can also keep in mind, remember, it has to be tailor-made. Nowadays, traditional sales approach has gone. It is somewhat more of in person also, depending on their decision making process. So always remember, whatever strategies you are preparing, it should be hybrid follow up strategies. Remember, it can be a mail, it can be a phone call, it also can be an in person visit, so that you can maintain that engagement and offer flexibility. Remember, when you are guys going there now, don't immediately start. Always have some ice breaking questions with you all, so that you make the client feel better, and then you can go back to that particular thing if you're meeting that person in person. And supposedly you're sending emails, also remember it, that email should be also customer friendly. Don't make it too business like. A business is important, keep in mind the sales. Now some of them also use these automated emails. So remember, what all things you are doing, whatever pitching you are doing, everything requires a little bit of human touch also. Human touch should not be forgotten. If the initial pitch was virtual, now remember that, offer an in-person follow-up meeting to discuss the next steps in detail. Remember that. If the pitch was in person, you can do the vice versa. So use both the strategies in a good way. There should be a good balance in that. For example, an in-person pitch, send a follow-up email summarizing the discussion and offering you to schedule a virtual meeting to address any other remaining concerns or review the proposal with the rest of your team. That also you can do. Now, post-pitch, a formal detailed proposal is often required for the client to assess the value, pricing, and the timeline. For example, if you're going to buy a car, what happens that they first tell you, they give you a test drive and everything happens, and then they give you the value, the pricing, and what are the next steps to be taken. So remember, it has to be a detailed proposal for that. Now, prepare a detailed proposal that outlines pricing, your implementation, and your next steps. Then use your hybrid selling strategy to present the proposal either virtually or in person. That you can do. Ensure that proposal addresses any specific concerns or need which has been raised during the pitch. So guys, keep making notes. Don't rely over here. Whenever you are pitching somewhere and when you're meeting someone, always carry a notepad with you. That will give you lots and lots of inputs and insights when you have to take it further. So just don't rely here, right? After pitching your consulting services in a hybrid meeting, you follow up by sending a detailed proposal via email also, which includes a breakdown of deliverables, timelines, and costs. That is very, very important. And then you can schedule a virtual meet to walk the client through each section. That is very, very, very important. Now, after the pitch, negotiations जो है वो typically आपका एक final step होता है before closing the deal. Here you have to manage the process very effectively so that you are able to achieve that transaction or that sale. Engage in negotiations, offering flexibility in pricing or terms. For example, Excite Industries, they are into different batteries, right? And they keep giving batteries to different companies and to all those people who need that. Remember, Excite is not only for the cars, it is also for industrial purpose. So I know one thing with that, whenever they have a tender or when they are going out and explaining it to a client, they keep their pricing very flexible. Keeping in mind the competitors also. So be very sure that whatever pricing you have to give, you don't want to lose the business, because ultimately the goal of a company is to make that customer happy, to earn, and also it should not burn a hole in their pockets. It should be cost effective, it should be profitable, and the customer should also be happy. So remember, it has to be very, very flexible. Pricing is very, very important based on their feedback, and also know what your competitors are giving you on that. And be prepared to adjust it according to their budget. That's very important. But it should not harm you also, because everyone has a little bit of margin. And as you know, we are into sales and we are dealing with different customers, we always have a margin in that. So keep those margins also in mind, and then also pitch it to the customer. Always remember, keep a hybrid approach to the negotiation. That's very, very important, guys. And as I told you earlier, it can be in person or virtual depending on the customer's need. After a successful in-person pitch, the prospect requests changes in pricing. It can do that. You can arrange a virtual meeting with the finance team to negotiate terms and finalize the deal. So remember, finalizing the deal and working on the pricing is very, very, very important. I will be sharing with Avneet a small handout with you all so that it has got detailed hybrid selling notes in that. I couldn't show everything out here, but it has. The last handout was effective. All right.
Yes,
Yes, so I will
we
share
got
this.
it on WhatsApp.
Pardon me, Veena?
We
You
got
understand?
it in WhatsApp group.
Yes. So I will be sharing one more handout and it has got more details. So what I've done, I've colored it in a different way. Certain pointers, the other pointers, and the other pointers. So it will be easier for you to understand. And I've also given a lot of real life examples, especially from Indian companies. I haven't focused on foreign companies. I focused on Indian companies. So you will be able to relate it better. Okay. So I will share it. More details coming up in the handout. Right. But whatever I had to say, I put it in this. So I've explained it. Now, the next
This,
point. Yeah.
sorry. So this PPT will also be included in the handout which you'll be sending.
I believe no. And this is,
Okay.
but I have prepared a handout for you people. So not to worry, it has got lots and lots of examples. And I've written a lot in that. So you will be able to understand. Even this, I've gone in details. The same thing cannot be mentioned out here because the PPT cannot be too long, right? So I mentioned it here, I'll explain it, and then you can get that.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Next comes the continuous follow-up, which is again, yes, very important. Remember, regular communication is a must, right? Post-purchase. It is very important for the successful implementation and client satisfaction. And offer support both virtually and in person. For example, if you would have noticed your cars, you keep getting calls, timely calls that your service is due. When do you want to get an appointment? Telling the client that, yes, we care about you. We know that your car is about to be scheduled for the service. So please take your appointment. So it is very important to keep following those kind of, you know, now, the second would be your RO water coolers, the RO systems. After you have taken that 1 year annual maintenance, when it is about to finish, they'll give you a call. Okay, it's about to finish, take it again. So they want to tell you, yes, they want to earn money out of that, but they're also showing that, yes, you're ending it. You would be needing it in the future. Why you want to spend it from your pocket? So take this annual maintenance. So yes, it is very important that you keep having these kind of interactions with the clients. They feel happy about it. Remember, schedule check-in calls or meetings to ensure that product or service is delivering value and to identify any opportunities for upskilling or cross-selling. That is very, very important. The other day, I had got a call. I remember I had bought a Panasonic TV, right? A few months hence, I got a call from them. I hope you are having no problems with that. Yes. So they nowadays companies are really working on how to connect with the customers and give them the best. For example, this is my second Panasonic TV. So when I had my previous one and I bought another one, that too Panasonic, they gave me a discount on that, being an old customer. That also happens. Like for example, we buy medicines, Anjali, from a place. अब सबको थोड़ा थोड़ा BP हो जाता है ना, as the age goes. And so you need to buy them every month. So this guy offers us a little bit of discount on that.
Yeah.
So yes, because they want to retain those old customers.
Post custom, yeah.
और हम कभी notice करें ना करें, but then one day I notice, I say, oh yes, he has done this. So literally he told us. So remember, this is very important. Chota chota gestures also is very important. Right? So yes, always maintain regular communication and check-in calls. Example, when you're closing a deal or in-person pitch for a software subscription, you schedule regular virtual checkups to assist with onboarding and address any technical issues, eventually setting up an in-person meeting to discuss additional services. Now, this was something about the things which you have to carry forward. This is the next steps. What will you do after you have done with pitching a product? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. The next point comes up, which is very, very important, guys, is the customer mindset. What do you mean by this? What is a customer mindset? How is it important? Anyone? Veena?
Yes. So customer mindset is basically the customer will expect a good understanding the customer needs. Basically, when as per the situation, we should show empathy, segmentation, or anticipating his or her needs, proactively being a problem solving, or providing that we will give a quality and consistent product or a service.
All right. Very good. Very good. So remember one thing very clearly, guys. Customer is the guru. Customer खुश है तो हमारी pocket खुश है, otherwise कुछ खुश नहीं है. ठीक है? तो we have to keep our pockets happy by keeping the customers happy. So मैं एक छोटा सा example देती हूँ, guys. Right? And I'm going to give you an example of Apple. Now, Apple जो है, it focuses too much on customer first. For them, customer matters a lot. So first of all, उनका example है trade-in program. Guys, write down if you want to, otherwise it's in the handout. It is called flexible trade-in program. It allows the customers to trade their old devices for credit, right? Which they can use towards their new purchases. Customers can either complete the trade-in in the store or ship their old device from an online trade. If you see, they offer this buyback. कि आप दे दो अपना पुराना exchange offer and you can buy a new one. So it gives the customer a feeling, अच्छा pocket से तो हमारा इतना ही जा रहा है ना, though we have a new product. That kind of a mindset we keep. Like for example, we love to buy iPhones. Like so, I bought a recent 14 Plus. So I remember when I gave my earlier one, it cost me a good money. It gave me around 35,000, right? So when I bought a new one, I didn't feel that pinch. 35 to aa gaya na. So that gives a kind of a customer satisfaction, which is very, very important. Okay. So this shows that they are quite flexible and they're customer-centric experience, right? Outcome kya hota hai? This shows that the customer is happy and satisfied, and it is not pinching them further. The other day when I went to the store, Alicia, Apple store, so there were two boys who were wanting to buy a 15 Pro phone, and they had an older one phone. Literally, they told that, "Ab le lo, hame bas wo de do." So that kind of thing was there, that yes, you're getting something, you're giving something, and you're getting something in return. So they always give that kind of credit to the customers. Now, it also offers Apple Care Plus program, which includes extended warranties, coverage for accidental damage. Customers can manage repairs through in-store visits or via mail-in repair stores based on their preference. Outcome, this is a very flexible support, ensuring the customer's peace of mind, prioritizing their needs beyond the initial role. So remember, initial sale ke baad bhi they feel okay. For example, the other day, somebody's phone got spoiled, iPhone. Since that person had an extended warranty and it was under warranty, he went and got it done. and it didn't pinch him at all. Otherwise, if you start showing your iPhone and इसको touch करने के वो बहुत पैसे ले लेते हैं. So these kind of programs these days are being provided by the companies so that the customer is happy. That is called a customer mindset. So instead of starting with the class today, I thought I'll give you with this example. So is it clear now, guys? So remember, the customer mindset is very, very important. Recognizes that, yeah.
It means make customer happy is a mindset of a customer or satisfied the customer.
It is, see, if you are satisfying a customer, Anjali, वो खुश हो जाएगा. और वो खुश हो जाएगा, वो थोड़ा लॉयल्टी भी दिखाएगा, and he will try to retain the same brand for a long time. Yes. तो हमको थोड़ा सा दूर का देखना होता है. We need to see farther. कि कैसे we have to improve that.
Okay.
Right? For example, the customers are the lifeblood of any business. Remember that. They are the lifebloods. If the customer is happy, so is your company. For long, see, it's written out here, for satisfaction in long-term success. That is very, very important. Guys, a customer approach means creating a customer-centric company culture where employees are trained to consider how their actions impact the customer experience. For example, yesterday I went out for dinner with one of my friends, Anjali. Those guys, they came out of their way to serve us. They came out of the way to make us feel comfortable because they're trying to keep the customer happy. Plus, the food was also amazing. So at the end of the day, Bina, giving them a tip was something which we felt was nice, and also 5 stars for the future things. So that way, if they keep the customer happy, then we will also keep them happy. It's a two-way flow. You keep us happy, I'll keep you happy. Right, Anjali? Right, Bina? Right, Alicia? So nice to see you girls.
Give and take.
Give and take. Yes, give and take, which is very important. Now, what are the benefits of customer first mindset? Number one, it makes the customer feel valued and appreciated. They are more likely to remain loyal to a brand. And by putting the customer first, the company is building stronger relationship with them, leading to increased loyalty. When a company prioritizes the customer's experience, customers are more likely to be satisfied with the interactions with the brand. This also leads to, remember this, positive reviews, word of mouth referrals, which can help attract new customers. For example, guys, I will take my example also. I'm a freelancer, guys, okay? I take up different projects. If I'm not keeping you people in mind, I just come here and deliver. Do you think I will get a good feedback? If I'm engaging with you people and I'm keeping you in mind, okay, you guys have understood, I will take another step forward to make it more clear. Do you think I will get that appreciation?
Yeah. Yes.
So this is how it plays. The more you keep the customer in mind, the better it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, the next point is, guys, customer retention, which is again very important. It helps to prioritize the needs and desires of the existing customers. Companies can reduce, and churn, either ka matlab problems, and then return customers for longer duration. This can lead to increased revenue and profitability over time, which is very important. By creating a better customer experience, companies can attract more and more customers and increase revenue through that. And yes, a customer first approach can be a powerful differentiator in today's crowded marketplace. There are a lot of competitors. You have to be the best. So that, remember, customers always remember the things which they has given them pain. जो खुशी होती वो इतनी याद नहीं रहती, जो दुख होता है ना वो याद रहता है. So कोशिश हमने करनी that we don't give them pain, give them the happiness. That's very important. Yeah. So how will you do this? First of all, you need to adopt customer mindset. What all things you have to do? Understand your customers. Very important. You should know what the desires, needs, and pain points are. For example, if have you seen that ad of Maggie, where they target a mother and a child? The child wants to eat something, and the mother quickly makes Maggie for the child. Smart, isn't it? They're trying to cater to that kind of a customer to retain, get more people. So much so, Maggie has been one of the loyal brands for so many customers. There are so many noodles in the market, but still Maggie is one of the best. Then it is very important to keep telling your employees, right? Tell them how their actions will impact the customers. Give them this kind of incentives. For example, when we go to Honda for a service, so they have these boys who are assigned to you for your particular car. How they talk to you, how they behave with you, they have to take that ownership. They have to take that onus of that customer. So at the end of the day, when they take a feedback from us, how was that guy with whom you had interacted? Your stars will impact his work. So you have to encourage them to take onus of the customers, right? Yes, customer feedback is very important. That is a must thing. That is something which goes without saying. We just cannot leave it hanging. We cannot leave it, we can't ignore it. We need to take that. Why? Because if you would have remembered, I'll again reiterate Kanban and Kaizen. That is, we need to keep improving. We need to keep improving our system so that nothing is permanent. Everything is evolving. So is us, so are you, so is the technology, so is the customer. And remember, customer का mindset ऐसे change होता है. And it is most of times it is also being influenced by others. जैसे आजकल आप देख रहे हो वो थार जीप थार महिंद्रा की थार, everybody wants that because that's the mindset. Oh, it's very nice, it's very affordable, it's good. So that is the mindset. So it just changes quickly. We have to cater around that. Yes, please.
I have a question in on
Yes,
based on the customer feedback. So of course we need to take the feedback from the customer, but most of the times, not the 100% I can say, but maximum customers feel like it's a kind of a waste of time. I don't have time giving feedback for the product or service. So how do we calculate that we have to improve based on the percentage of feedback we have got from the customer? How do we analyze it?
Tina, that's an amazing question you've asked me. So remember, nowadays when we are asking, I'm giving you today's scenario, that whenever we ask for the feedback, we always say that it helps us to improve better.
Yes.
If there has been a source of discomfort at your end, or it has been a source of comfort for your end, please put it in words. It will help us to change ourselves. Most of the times, Beena, they are coming forward and putting the feedback, but the way you pitch it, that is very important.
Okay.
Now, yesterday, when you asked a very good question. So yesterday after the dinner, when we were giving that feedback form to fill it up,
Yes.
we were very happy to do it because we wanted to do it. Maybe our stomachs were full, we got a good feed, those royal treatment, and when they came forward with this feedback, we were happy to do this.
Mhm.
And remember, most of them will do it. Most of them, you can just tell them, coax them a little bit, and it will be very, very helpful. But don't push them further. Just keep collecting it. Okay, some people, it's one of those bad days when they don't do it. Some of those bad days when we do it. But make sure that you should be able to pitch it away.
Okay.
Very important.
Sure.
Now,
Thank
guys,
you.
it is very important to create a culture that values the customer always. That is something which you also always have to go for that. Celebrate employees who go above and beyond to make customers happy, and use customer satisfaction metrics to measure your success. Yes, that is very important. That the people who are literally involved in making that customer happy, for example, those Honda people, give them incentives, make them feel happy. Go ahead and give them those kind of appreciation. Some of them even get awards, that if you're able to keep so and so, so many people happy, we are going to give you this. So you can create that kind of environment over there. It's very important. Like yesterday, one of my students, she works with American Express Bank. So this girl had, she's into finance vertical. She gave, in 6 months, she changed the way the reports have to be done so that you get more and more referrals and the customer metrics. The way she did work, she got a recommendation from a senior management for the director role, as well as she also got a trophy. Yes, Beena, that happened. And she was, actually, I felt happy for her. And you feel happy too when your student is doing well, isn't it? So, Auster, yes, girls, it's actually very motivating. So, remember one thing, wherever, whatever field you're choosing, give your 100%. Josh pura, energy puri, content, information puri, and give your best. Don't look back. Just with a smile on your face, go ahead. It will change your life. Trust me. And would love to see all of you doing. I know you guys are doing well, but you will be doing extremely well later.
I believe in the concept contest only.
Yes, that's absolutely. And you know, Anjali, I'm seeing you for a long time. All the 3 sessions, and Veena, you too. You have been attending the sessions with your cameras on. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, continuously keep improving yourself, which is very, very important, guys. अगर हम अपने आप को improve नहीं करेंगे, हम वहीं static रहेंगे, then we can never improve. So always have that little room for scope for improvement. That is a must, so that you change according to what the customer needs. Got it? Now, one of the most effective tool, guys, is your SMS marketing. Nowadays, SMSs are used a lot. You can use that. And there is a very interesting tool for that, which is called Power Texter. It is a very powerful SMS marketing software that makes our business very simple. It helps us to create, send, and track SMS campaigns. Take a picture of this, girls. It will be helpful to you. Everyone taken? So can I move forward? Yes. So some of the examples I have given, you can read from here. Amazon. It focuses on convenience and personalization. So Amazon business model is built around customers' convenience. They constantly innovate to improve users' experience through features like one-click ordering, fast delivery, and personalized recommendations based on your browsing and purchasing history. ये भी Myntra करता है. This Flipkart does. Everyone does it based on your browsing and purchasing history. And it also gives you a lot of other services. For example, it gives us Amazon Prime. Now, it offers fast, free shipping along with streaming services. They have Amazon Prime on TV, exclusive deals, and other benefits. Amazon's investment in this service shows a clear customer-first mindset as they prioritize value beyond products, making your convenience and experience more rewarding. You feel happy at the end of the day. So because of this, they are able to build long-term loyalty by offering convenience and value, meeting customer needs for speed, personalization, and additional services. Other examples, seamless returns and customer service. Amazon's no question asked return policy and 24/7 customer service reflect their commitment to make a customer first approach. Very important. Whether a customer shops online or through an app, Amazon makes returns and exchanges as simple as possible. And I'm also one of those persons who have been utilizing the services, ensuring a positive post-purchase experience. Very important. Remember, it is a very easy app to use, and a very happy customer is speaking in front of you that I have been using it whenever I need something. The first place which I feel like going on to is Amazon, because it provides us so many options. Plus, it also gives us return values. Return policies are also very, very cheap, and it is easier and it is seamless. Plus, it also offers us a lot of offers in Amazon Prime. Yes, and the person who's sitting in front of you and speaking, she is one of the loyal customers of Amazon. And I feel happy that I use that. Seeing Amazon, guys, Flipkart, when it started off. So earlier it is one of those Indian MNCs which is trying to reach out to all the 2-tier and 3-tier companies in cities in a more effective way. When it started, it had a lot of problems. But seeing Amazon doing so well, they changed their policy, they changed their strategies so that it can become more customer-centric company. Now, if you go on to Flipkart, you will see a lot of deals, a lot of things are there, and they have improved a lot. Now, this was something about Amazon. Now, the other, yes, Flipkart. It is one of the India's leading e-commerce platforms. Flipkart focuses on providing seamless and convenient customer experiences. Remember that. They also offers you a lot of personalized services and flexible purchasing options. The most important is no cost EMI and easy returns, right? This attracts the customers a lot, especially when they want to purchase high value items but prefer flexible payment plans. Additionally, their easy returns policy allows customers to return products with minimal hassle, whether purchased online or through their app. Outcome kya hai? By providing flexible options and hassle-free returns, it has made the customer feel comfortable, making large purchases, it's become easier, and this also shows trust and loyalty. Along with that, it has Flipkart Plus loyalty program. This offers exclusive deals, faster shipping, and early access to sales. It's designed to reward loyal customers by providing them with extra benefits based on their purchasing behavior, making the customer feel valued. Though, I'll be very, very candid with you people that for me, using Amazon is far more fulfilling as compared to Flipkart. I've not used Flipkart as such. So because you can say stop is only at Amazon, but I am actually quite eager. That kind of curiosity is there in my mind. But Beena, I have not reached there till so far because I'm getting that kind of satisfaction from Amazon. Right? Now, another example which guys I would like to give you is of Swiggy. So I've given you a lot of examples so that you can relate with that. Swiggy is also a customer-centric food delivery experience. I'm sure everybody must be aware of Swiggy. It offers super membership program that eliminates delivery fees and provides faster delivery for members, and I use it. This is particularly valuable for frequent users, giving them added convenience at lower cost. This focus on rewarding loyal customers, encouraging repeat usage, and strengthens the customer retention, right? Anjali, you feel satisfied? You're ordering and you're getting a little bit cheaper. Then it also allows us to customize orders and 24/7 support. For example, if you get something which is not correct, you can send a picture, immediately they will do the refund. They are quite quick in that. And plus, they also offer sometimes free. Okay, don't worry, you keep that, we'll give you something else. So you get more stuff in basis of that. So this is how Swiggy also works. So guys, have you understood the customer mindset now? Clear? Now, next, engagement with customers. Why do you think it is important to have engagement with the customers? Yes, Beena?
It is important to build relationships to understand the customer needs. So to engage with the customer, we will be able to deliver or serve better. So
Yes. So let's do that. I'll take the example of Honda. It will be easier for you to understand. Honda is engaging in both hybrid as well as in person. They keep both the things together, right? So it utilizes hybrid selling techniques also to maintain customer engagement across physical and digital channels. For example, it provides you virtual test drives and showrooms. You must have also seen it if you want to buy a new car. Honda has also embraced virtual test drives for some of its models, allowing customers to experience cars online before making a visit to the showroom. This is follow up with a physical test drive and explore specific features through interactive tools on Honda's website. What is the outcome? It allows the customers to engage with the brand at their convenience and keeping their interests high. Keeping in mind the technology, Honda is also evolving. Right? Got it? This is what is called engagement. Engagement also means it offers a lot of multi-channel financing support, which is very important these days. Without finance support, it's not possible. Customers can speak with a financial advisor whenever they feel like, over the phone or through a virtual meeting, and they can discuss about the payout or payment plans and loan. This gives the customers to engage across multiple channels. Honda ensures ongoing engagement while catering to individual preferences. So we are not leaving any stone unturned to get the customers because the competition is very high these days. And the major competitor of Honda is Hyundai Varna. So that is the car which is giving Honda a run for money. So it has to
It looks like pretty much like Honda City, right?
Yes, I think it has copied a little. I have a Honda car, Veena, and I am a loyal fan of that. I really love that. The technology and the way the after sales care is very good. That is something which you really love. So this is called engagement. Is it clear now with the example? So yes, engagement strategies are very important to bring up the strong relationship with customers, maintaining the interest and guiding them towards a purchasing decision. This also helps us to trust the brand and create a rapport. It also keeps the product or the services at the top of the mind, and it's a two-way communication. You're trying to cater to the customer. That is called engagement with the customers. Now, what does it mean? Engagement generally concentrates on personalized communication where customers feel that company is speaking directly to their needs and preferences. This can be achieved through data-driven insights. Yeah, data-driven insights is something which is on top of the charts these days, and it keeps the customer's purchase history, preferences, and interaction across channels. For example, Flipkart uses algorithms to suggest products that align with customers' shopping behavior, whether it is clothing, electronics, or groceries. And it also utilizes that, okay, based on your buying preferences, we are going to show you this. So they are utilizing your algorithms. Now, the other company is Zivame, which is based for lingerie, especially for women. It also offers personalized style recommendations based on the customer's preferences and body measurements. So what is the outcome, guys? Personalized communication shows customers that company understand the needs, which builds more of trust and increases also the conversion rates, which is very important. You have that confidence, nahi chalega, right? That yes. The next is multi-channel interaction, which is very, very important. For example, now multi-channels can be through websites or social media. It can be through emails. And online, offline stores can be your physical stores, your events or home visits. For example, if you would have seen these days, you had heard about Bluestone and Carrot Lane. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Anjali and others, they are one of the leading online jeweler showrooms. You can call it e-showrooms, right? They are those. Now, they have started offering, earlier everything was online earlier. Now, just further to reach out to the customer, they've started giving these in-house. We'll come over to your house and we'll show you whether it looks good or doesn't look good, and we'll get something more for you so that they can have better customer conversions. Guys, can you give me 1 sec, please? Just 1 sec.
Beena,
Yes, Anjali.
yeah, could you help me? There is one thing I didn't understand. How to create the network? Do you understand that?
Creating network is nothing but so whoever is in our sales batch, you just connect with them and share those links on
I
the.
don't. Yeah, I am connected with that. Sorry, Kanwal ma'am. I'm just asking a one question to Beena.
You may ask, and yes, you may ask that. So sweet of you. Can we continue?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I will ask you all later, right?
Yes, so
Sure.
multinational interaction is something which is very important these days. For example, Titan allows customers to browse products online, book virtual consultations, and visit stores for hands-on experience. And I also gave you the example of Bluestone and Carrot Lane. Now, these people have also started coming to your homes and showing you the jewelry for experiencing it, right? So this is how your multi-channel interaction works. Next, guys, is very important, proactive follow-ups. This keeps the conversation going after the initial contact or the product demonstration. It can be through phone calls, personal messages on social media. For example, Reliance Digital sends a follow-up mail after a customer browses tech products online, offering additional information or inviting them to visit a physical store for a demo. So yes, follow-ups, guys, as I've been telling you earlier, is very, very essential. Swiggy follow up its customers after an order with notifications about new restaurants, deals, or customer feedback. Because proactive follow-up shows that the customer, that the brand cares about their experience, and they help to keep the product or services top in their minds. They don't want to forget that. So that is very important, following up. Yes. Now, other things which are very important is providing educational content, blogs, videos, and webinars. They also help the customers understand the products better. For example, Tata sends virtual consultations, video tutorials, and educational content about the vehicle maintenance, new features, and offers to keep customers engaged. Similarly, Flipkart also gives you the product guides and articles based on the customer's shopping history to help them make better buying decisions. Now, educational content add value beyond selling products, making customers more likely to view the company as a trusted advisor rather than just a retailer. That's very, very important, educational content. Now, guys, the other thing which is very important is interaction, interactive level. How we can utilize the virtual tours, product demos actively, and then it will help us to reach the decision. For example, Big Basket engages customer with gamified content such as spin the wheel or scratch and win promotion within the app to encourage them to keep interacting and placing orders. Tata offers virtual test drives and 360-degree tours of their car models online, allowing the customers to interact with the product digitally. Interactive content makes the engagement more dynamic and memorable, helping the customer explore the products in a hands-on way, even in a digital environment. That is very, very important. Now, it is very important to concentrate on seamless transition between digital and in-person touchpoints. Means that customers can switch between the online and offline without any disruption. Now, this is also very, very important these days in sales. For example, Titan allows the customers to start their shopping journey online. They can book an appointment at the store for personalized fittings and complete the purchase in person. This hybrid approach ensures that the customers can get the best of both the worlds. And as usual, we can also talk about Carrot Lane and Bluestone. You can watch all those pieces online and then you can call them at home to see and even give an order for that. Then it is very important to concentrate on incentives and loyalty-based programs. Yes, that has become very important these days. Offer discounts, exclusive deals, because that will keep the customer more attached to you. For example, it offers loyalty programs. Now, for example, as I say something to you, I'm getting a lot of messages from Swiggy. Where are you? You did not order. This is in the picture. Order this. So I'm getting these messages right now on my phone. Yeah. All right. So incentives and loyalty programs, they also play a very important role. For example, Flipkart gives a super loyalty program called Super Coins, where customer earn points for every purchase, and that can be redeemed for discounts and exclusive offers. Even Myntra does the same thing, right? So this gives the customer a reason to stay engaged with the brand, leading to higher retention and repeat business. That's very, very essential, guys. Now, next thing which is very important is quick and efficient support. Swiggy uses chatbots and live customer support to address your issues during the order or delivery process, which you're all aware of, I would say mostly, and ensuring customers can resolve problems immediately and maintain trust. That is something which is very important. Zivame has a customer support team that follows up on product inquiries or sizing questions after online purchases. Quick support ensures that any negative experiences are addressed promptly, turning potential dissatisfaction into a positive engagement, which is very important these days. Customer feedback and surveys, yes, that is something which makes us to improve ourselves, become better, and concentrate on becoming more profitable. For example, Swiggy sends post-delivery surveys asking customers to rate the experience, whether this product was good, whether the person who delivered was good, whether the food was good, etc., etc., so that the company can improve their efforts. For example, in Punjab, there was an incident wherein a 10-year-old kid died because eating a cake which I believe they had ordered from Swiggy or maybe Zomato, either of the two. The company went and closed that restaurant. It was no longer delivering on that platform. So you have to take a quick response based on the feedback. So guys, कुछ और ना हो, but feedbacks को जरूर encourage करना है. Improvement is a must, right? Because engaging customers in a feedback loops combines, companies can learn from the customer base and improve, while customers also feel that whatever they want to say, they can speak about it. So this was related to engagement with the customers. Now comes the most important point, that is lead the nurturing stages. How we have to go forward and nurture the customers in a different way. So before we move, in lead nurturing represents the middle of your sales process, where sales and marketers engage qualified prospects to increase their comfort and desire with the purchase. There can be a presentations, demos, calls, emails, and more. I'm going to show you a small video on that. I'll just play it for you people.
Leads, conversions. Join OnClicka Ad Network now and run ads successfully. OnClicka, let's get it on. Sign up to OnClicka Data-Driven Ad Network.
Lead nurturing is about forming connections with potential customers so they choose your business when they're ready. Traditional lead generation isn't as effective anymore. Customers want help, not just sales. Lead nurturing builds relationships during the buyer's journey by listening to needs, providing info, and creating trust for better connections and brand awareness. It also anticipates needs, solves problems, and guides buyers toward a purchase. Here's how lead nurturing works. The initial step involves lead scoring, where sales and marketing teams collaborate to identify potential customers and assign scores based on research and past experiences. Content marketing is integral to lead nurturing, as it entails creating and sharing valuable content in various forms such as emails, articles, podcasts, and videos. Its primary objective is to educate leads about solutions for their needs. To effectively nurture leads, companies often use marketing automation software. This technology automates message distribution across channels, delivering timely, relevant content for effective marketing alignment. The goal of lead nurturing is to drive purchases by prompting leads to respond to calls to action. After conversion, the campaign's effectiveness is evaluated by measuring engagement, lead progression, and conversion rates. This ongoing evaluation helps companies refine their lead nurturing strategies. Lead nurturing is crucial as it builds trust, reduces costs, and increases sales by introducing your company to new leads and demonstrating your ability to address their needs effectively. It's a cost-effective approach that nurtures hot leads, resulting in higher conversion rates and more sales opportunities. Start nurturing your leads today and watch your business thrive. To learn more, visit outsourceaccelerator.com.
Is it clear now, guys? What exactly lead nurturing is? To focus on the customer in a more detailed way. Got it, Veena?
Yes.
Awesome, Alicia. What about others? Manisha? Is it clear? Sneha? Okay, I'm glad. Awesome.
Ma'am, I have a net issue, तो वो थोड़ा सुनाई दिया, थोड़ा नहीं दिया. Can you brief, ma'am, please, if you can?
What I'll do, I'll share this link or
Okay,
this
ma'am.
video onto the
Okay.
handout, because since we are running short of time, we have to keep them time in mind. I'll
No
share
problem.
it. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. So remember, it can be anything. Lead nurturing is nothing but taking it further and keeping in mind how we can make it more interactive for the customers. Now, what is lead nurturing? It is a process of developing and maintaining relationships with potential clients throughout their buying journey. We keep providing them relevant information and support for that. For example, focus area would be delivering valuable information to help leads understand the needs and solutions available and give them trust. What is the importance of lead nurturing? 50% of leads are not ready to buy immediately. 47% of nurtured leads makes larger processes compared to non-nurtured leads, right? So what are the benefits of that? You build long-term trust and loyalty. It increases your conversion rates. It reduces sales cycle time. It maximizes your return on investments. That is the importance of lead nurturing. What are the key elements of that? You deliver the relevant information based on the lead's interest and behaviors. You maintain regular touch points to keep the leads engaged. Timely follow-ups, and yes, guys, personalization, customized emails. Now, have you heard about drip messages, drip emails? Anyone? All right, we'll explain it to you. So, but some of the things which we have to keep in the mind is top of the funnel. You know what is the funnel looks like? The top of the funnel, which introduces your brand and educate the leads. For example, blogs, social media content. Then the middle, the consideration. For example, webinars, case studies, and product comparisons. And at the bottom, that is the decision. That is facilitate the final decision making process. For example, product demos, consultations, and personalized offers. This is how a lead nurturing funnel works. Some of the types of lead nurturing campaigns could be welcome campaigns. For example, introduce new leads to your brand, a series of onboarding emails for new subscribers, detailing the brand's mission and offering a welcome discount. Educational campaigns provide valuable information to help leads understand your product, a sequence of emails or articles explaining industry trends, how your product addresses them. Re-engagement campaigns, connect with inactive leads, sending targeted offers or updates to leads who haven't interacted with your brand recently. And abandoned. Now, this is something which is quite common. Abandoned cart campaigns. You recover lost sales from cart abandonment. You send an email reminding customers of the items which is left in their cart, often with incentives to complete the purchase. So these are the different ways you can connect with the subscribers. I would just put it in one way. You don't leave the subscriber even for a minute. You are on top of them like this. Okay, take it, take it, take it. We are offering you this. We are giving you this. This is the things we give you. This is the incentives we give you, etc. Blah, blah, blah. You left something in the basket, for example, ferns and petals. This is what I do. I put a cake there, which I want to give, and then I come out of it. And then I get a call from these guys. You have left something in there. I said, I want a discount on this. Then they say, oh, okay. Pehle thoda sa they will say, nahi, let me see. But then, okay, we'll give you discount. When we say, okay, we are about to leave, then they give us more discounts. So this is how these things work. Ultimately, kya hai? Company ko paisa kamana hai. And how they do it? It's by hook or by crook. So these are some of the things which you have to keep in mind for the lead nurturing. Yes, some of the things which you guys can use is email marketing, social media through your posts, comments, and direct messages. For example, if you would have seen, girls, I'm sure you people are very active on Instagram. You like a piece of necklace, you always put a message there, price please, and then they give you that message. So utilize your channels well, whatever you want to use. And yes, sometimes what happens, you like something, but you don't buy it. Again, that particular ad pops up. Acha, dekho, maybe you are still interested in that. You know, that ways it happens. And yes, you can keep looking at blogs, you can keep looking at videos and webinars to provide value and educate the people. YouTube is also very, very effective, guys, for any kind of products. They offer lots and lots of information. Now, this is something which is very important, drip emails. Got it? So these are pre-scheduled automated emails sent to leads based on the actions or triggers. Remember, आपका phone सुन रहा है, आपके actions जो है वो record हो रहे हैं. You are not free. So based on all those things, you get these drip email campaigns. In the handout, I've explained further about the drip emails, so you won't have any problems. Got it? Yes, Meena.
So drip emails are something that, for example, if we write an email or search something or a product or something, we get that automatic email that, are you still interested? Is it something?
Yeah, somewhat like that. Yes, it is based on your actions or triggers. It keeps watching your actions. We saw that you were looking at it. So if you're interested, we can offer you certain other things, you know, something like that. They keep giving you those. So it is a drip mail campaigns which help you. They just want to have an engagement with you. So that ways they're sending you these automated emails, which is called drip emails, right? Yes, 80% of the consumers are more likely to engage with the personalized content. Use information like names, past interactions, and preferences. You can do that. Divide your lead into groups based on demographics and behaviors, and adjust your email and website content to reflect the lead's interest. You know, sometimes in a mail, you also get, it's very uncanny, but sometimes your name is also written there. And you give a call to Mintra, for example, they say, they take your name. Wait, we will come back to you on this time. So it's sometimes you feel a bit, yeah, everybody is looking at us, everybody's have their ears and eyes on you. Yes, so these things play a very, very important role. Now, lead scoring. Now, remember, determine which leads are most likely to convert. You know, for example, there is a site called Ever Stylish, which offers us very affordable earrings for offices and everything. So sometimes I do visit that place and try to buy certain things. So they know based on my history that this person will definitely would like to try something more. So they keep offering us those discounts. So remember, reach out to those people. Secondly, your emails, your websites as usual, your behavioral actions, your demographic, job title, company size, it all matters. But remember one thing, guys, your phone is not secluded. If supposedly someday a person tells us, okay, give me everything what Veena does on the phone, he will give you the whole history of it. And it will be like, oops, aisa bhi hota hai. Isn't it, Veena? It does happen.
Yes, That's why I stopped carrying my phone to the washrooms.
Oh,
It's weird, but sometimes, we spend little more time in the washroom. So I keep listening to the songs and doing my skincare and all. I stopped doing that.
yeah, it's actually scary, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
It is. So most of the things which we do is click through rates. How do we measure metrics, lead nurturing success? Percentage of recipients who click on the links within your emails, conversion rates, percentage of leads who take the desired action, for example, make a purchase, average time it takes to convert a lead into a customer, and overall interaction with your content and communication. So remember, that is the data which you keep doing on your phone. This is how a company comes to know where you are leading towards. So this is how they are able to work on your metrics. Real life examples. Zivame uses welcome series for new subscribers featuring product recommendation based on their browsing behavior. Tata Motors sent personalized emails about vehicle models of interest, including test drive invitations and educational content. Flipkart implements abandoned cart emails with reminders and special offers to encourage purchase completion. Swiggy sends re-engagement emails with new restaurant options and exclusive promotions to inactive users. This is how they utilize that particular lead nurturing. Now, most of the tools which are used for lead nurturing are MailChimp, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign. Guys, keep taking screenshots. CRM software, Salesforce, Zoho, CRM, Pipedrive, marketing automation, Marketo, Pardot, SharpString. Next, which is very important and the last of the topics today, is building micro communities for selling and research. And you can also, what is the full form of R&R?
Reward and recognition. Rewards and recognition.
Rewards and recognitions, also retrenchment, also keeping them with you, right? So micro communities are very essential in hybrid selling due to their ability to foster deeper connections, personalized engagement, and long-term relationships. Just a minute, I might be having an example for that. Give me a minute. All right. First, tell me one thing, why there is a need for micro communities? Why there is a need? Can anybody tell me?
Learn for the trust.
For trust, anything else? So it is
Loyalty and
yes.
retention of the
So
customer
yes,
or
from
building
deeper
trust.
connections, personal engagement, and long-term relationships. So remember, 79% of people trust recommendations from people they know more than the brand advertisements. 64% of consumers say community engagement influences their purchasing decisions. Benefits: enhanced trust, increased engagement, stronger relationships. For selling, it identifies customer segments who share common interests or needs. The example, tech enthusiasts, young professionals or frequent shoppers. Goal: increase engagement, drive sales, and build brand loyalty. For example, if we see on the roads, most of the cars which we see are white colors. And earlier, when there were used to be no brand, everybody used to say Maruti, 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 and everything was there. Now, when you go a bit closer, you will see all the time Thar, Thar, Thar. Most of the cars are Thar because it is based on the influence of the other person. And it does, and especially in India. I'm going to take the example of India. Don't take me wrong, girls, but we always believe in herd mentality. We feel more comfortable if that person buys something, we should buy that itself. हमको होता है कि
Peer
और
pressure.
peer pressure okay तो and we feel कि हमने और explore नहीं करना, उसने लिया है तो अच्छा ही होगा. So that way, remember, whenever you are, now this is something, a small lesson which I want to tell you. Always focus on yourself first. Take the examples and take the feedback of others, but do what is more important for you. That will change your perception for anything. For example, everybody wears, I'll give you my example. Everybody wears those sleek specs, they don't want to feel, I don't wear them. That is one of the examples I would like to give you. So do what is good and different for you, right? So what is the goal? To attract top talent, improve employee engagement, and reduce turnover. For example, Tata Consultancy Services targets potential candidates and employees through dedicated LinkedIn groups where they discuss career growth, industry trends, and provide insights into the company culture. Choosing the right platforms, guys. Online platforms, use platforms like Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, or Instagram communities where target customers are already active. In-person platforms, you can host local events. Like, for example, we stay in a society over here. So time by time, we get these, companies, they come and put a stall of their products and they tell you, okay, use this. If you buy this, we'll give you this kind of discount. A popular milk brand came to our society the other day and they said, please, if you get this, we will give you these kind of discounts. So this is something which is nowadays quite common, right? So they want to reach out to you, and wo kya hai, they're trying everything in their capacity to attract you. So even for the internal platform, external platforms, you can also set up employee communities on Slack, Teams, or dedicated company platforms where employees can collaborate, share experience, and celebrate achievement, which is very important also. And use LinkedIn or professional forums to connect with potential hires or industrial peers. For example, Urban Clap uses digital platforms like Instagram and Facebook to engage service providers and customers, while also organizing offline events to build personal connections. Remember, every company is doing these days. Then also concentrate on valuable and relevant content, which is very, very important. For example, give a question answer sessions, webinars, or live demonstrations to keep the audience engaged. Keep sending them videos, stories to appeal to the micro community interest. For example, Flipkart uses its app to share personalized offers, exclusive product releases, and customer reviews. For RR, they share employee stories on LinkedIn to build brand credibility and attract new talent. Remember, they also have to show that the employees are also happy working over there, right? They can only show by giving the success stories, Pina. If until and unless they are not happy, how will we be able to sell products? So that is also very, very important. Now, remember, you can keep asking questions, you can start discussions and invite feedback from the customers. That is very important. Yes, polls and surveys are very important. Offer them incentives such as discounts, special offers, or loyalty for the active community members. Encourage even your employees to participate in discussion. Tell them, okay, your customer is your most important part of your growth. And also create more and more leadership opportunities for them. For example, OnePlus India engages its fan community through regular contests, question answer sessions, and live product launches, creating an active and a loyal base. OnePlus is a very, very famous mobile brand. They reward employees with recognition programs to boost their retention. Now, also have a hybrid approach. Online events, you can have webinars, virtual products, demos, and in person, you can have local meetups, product launch meets, or customer appreciations. For R&R, you can have more and more online events where you have virtual career fairs, question answer sessions with the company leaders. In person, you can even have an internal team building events, training programs, so that you can get a better, stronger community, which is very important for your profits, for your company, for everything. For example, Zomato hosts both online food-related contests and in-person food festivals, connecting with its community digitally and in real life. They also engage their internal teams with team building events and skill workshops, which is very, very important, guys. Now, very important is to build trust and relationships. Have lots and lots of open communication. Tell something about your details, product details, your business values, and your customer service. And also for your updation of your employees, you should have authentic communication. So the major example which I'm going to give you is of Swiggy, which builds trust through constant engagement on social media, where they respond to customer feedback promptly. And they also use programs like Swiggy Star to highlight and celebrate employees, creating a culture of recognition. Now, the next thing which is very, very important is keep tracking, keep monitoring, and keep measuring your success. For example, Tata Consultancy Services constantly measure the engagement levels on its recruitment-focused LinkedIn group, analyzing users' interactions, job applications, and feedback to refine their content and strategies, so that, remember, improvement is a must, and Kanban and Kaizen are a part of our lives. And yes, the last of the point is continues to keep improving yourself and scaling it up. Keep enhancing your features, keep making your product more role-specific, region-specific, custom-centric products so that you can get better and better sales, and keep also upskilling your employees. Accenture continually improve its employee branding by expanding its online communities across various platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter, and scaling up to mentorship and alumni programs for talent engagement. So girls, this was all about the next steps. I hope it was clear to everyone. I tried to give lots and lots of examples this time. Improving, right, Meena? Giving more examples, putting in
Yes,
more
yes.
efforts so that you guys can connect with it better.
Yes, today's session was pretty much very kind of easy to understand examples and very related to the daily basis activities we do on day in day out. So like for example Amazon, and recently I've purchased a couple of studs in Carrot Lane, so I was able to relate to those brands, so it was good.
I'm glad, Meena. Anjali?
Yes, ma'am. Today's session is very good and easy to understand through example like Flipkarts and Amazon, and then others brands Swiggy are there. So it's very relative and related to us also, because when when
Yeah.
sorry ma'am, actually my ward also has a class, so
No,
that's why I'm not able. There is a one room and then we are sitting in the one room only. That's why.
no worries, no worries. I'm glad that you learned a lot of things. And girls, can you just turn on your camera? We'll take a nice pic. And what about the other girls? Sneha, is it clear? Jeannie, Alicia, Manisha, others? Awesome. Manisha, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear. Good, guys. And others also, please turn on your camera for a minute. I can take a nice picture, please. Alicia, Jeannie. Yeah, Khushi. Khushi, how was it? Understandable? Yes, thank you. So girls, all clear? Anything, Sudha, anything which you did not understand, something which you want to ask me? Girls, do your best. Give your best. You people have a lot of potential in you. Give your best.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, please.
I was thinking that this is the training going on, right? But when we will do the actual thing, so do we get help from the seniors?
Of
Uh,
course.
yes.
They will give you help. Even I got help, guys. For example, like we have worked with different places, Khushi, because we are freelancers. But if we do everything on our own, it will be very difficult. We need that kind of directions, what exactly you need from us. So keeping in
Yes,
mind my
yes,
skill set,
absolutely.
what will be my skill set? Delivery, engagement, and able to connect with the customer. So keep your skills intact. and keep on
Mm.
taking those, directions from your seniors. So it will be easier for you. So nobody is going to give you everything in spoon feeding.
Yes, ma'am. But sometimes it happens like we cannot, if we are talking with any person, so we cannot see our mistakes. What are our mistakes? The
Ask them.
third person or the senior can actually point out our mistakes. So I want that whenever, if I am talking with any client, so I want that my call should be recorded so that my seniors can point out the mistakes which I am making in
You
the
can do that
communication.
subtly. You can do that with your phones these days.
Yes.
Don't have to highlight this. You can do it. Even nowadays, remember, it is very important to focus on one very important thing, that concentrate on how you have to deliver, and also always be ready for scope for improvement. Plus, do not hesitate to ask for your feedback even from your seniors, and even you can tell the customer. I hope you understood everything.
Yes, if I understand the feedback or learn the feedback from the seniors, then only I can improve in my
Yes,
communication. So that is
truly.
very important and essential.
But also keep working on your skill set.
Yes.
That is very important. So, girls, how was it today? And how was your interaction with me? Anything you feel was not covered? Anything which you feel? Thank you, Avni. That means a lot. Thanks for motivating me, girls. Thank you.
Ma'am, you are taking feedback from us. It's very good. And we are very happy and satisfied.
I'm
So
glad
let me
for
intervene here, Anjali. Even the coaches need the feedback. You know that after every session, Kaval will ask me how was the session, Avneet. Okay. So coming back to you, Khushi, what you were asking, that feedback. Yes, feedback is very, very important. And also you learn yourself from your mistakes. Okay. It is not every time that somebody else has to point out your mistakes. Sometimes, your own inner self will tell you that I could have done this in this way. Okay. I could have done this better. So learn, listen to your instinct as well, right? So yes, that you yourself are the best teacher for your own. Okay. So
but
listen to
yeah,
yourself too.
and keep your skill set with you, and keep up your positivity and Josh with you.
But
Keep
I'm
improving.
sure that the seniors will tell me the exact mistake and they will tell the exact thing to do there on point. So
Kush,
I
spoon
feel,
feeding nahi hoga. They might
yeah,
pinpoint, but be very sure about where you land up.
yeah,
You yourself will know where you made a mistake.
okay.
For example, when we are giving trainings, हमको खुद को पता चल जाता है this particular part could have been better.
Hmm.
Your instinct
Absolutely.
says,
That is
yeah,
exactly what I was trying to say, Kaval. You held it correctly.
yeah. Thank you, Avneet. So that helps. So you will know where you're making a mistake. So with that, my dearies, take care. God bless you all, and do well, and be connected.
Thank you.
And follow
Thank
up
you so
here.
much,
Be
ma'am.
connected with me.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure,
so
ma'am,
much.
sure.
Bye.
And
Sure.
take care, you too,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And thank you so much for the session. It's really very nice and wonderful.
Thank you, Anjali. Means a lot. God bless you all. Great.
Thank
Now I
you.
can enjoy
Thank
my
you,
life
ma'am.
today. I was a little worried at Acha Jai. See, the worry is always there, Kushi. That it should be, until and unless you don't deliver it, you're a little tensed up. So do your homework well. So how do you do your homework well? Homework is very important. Keep revising what you have to give. Do not be mechanical, but revise it. For example, I've revised my work since morning twice, thrice. Keeping in mind my tab also with me. I've got material in this. You should be aware what you have to deliver and be confident.
Please share that material.
I will, Bina. I will just share it with Avneet.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay. Bye bye.
Make your
Avneet,
own material, Bina, I would say, instead of,
Yes, yes.
you'll
Making
have
notes
made the
as well.
pointers. Very good. Now convert this into a PPT. And then
Sure.
you, judge that. I would not say judge is not the right word here. Then evaluate yourself there,
Sure, sure.
right? Give yourself a condition, a situation, that how are you going to handle that situation. You have learned from the best of the coaches, okay, with the best of the examples you've got. Okay.
Yes,
You,
yes,
Amit, you
For
take
that,
care.
for that,
Yes, my voice, I know.
I really thankful to Harki who selected us and gave such a good and nice coaches to us to for training. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anjali. Thank you very much. Now, let's wrap up for today. Before we wrap up, again, those who had not joined in the beginning, this is for you guys. Please
Correct.
be there on time for the assessment. Okay, that will be an we will be having assessment. It is a time bounded assessment. Okay, after the given time, responses will not be recorded. So please join on time, do it on time. We will give you ample amount of time. Don't worry, it will not be any hush hush. Okay. So just do join on time, ladies. Do not wait for another reminder call that if it comes, then only I'm going to join. Please join on time. Take your own responsibility. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Kaval. Thank you very much for being with us for all the sessions
Pleasure
and
is all
taking care of
mine,
all
Amit,
the.
and
Yes, I remember the chat we had before we spoke about these sales trainings, and you were like, "Okay, I will prepare my best," but you did the best. I
thank
want to
you,
say
ma'am.
that.
Thank you, ma'am. It means so much. You made my day. And today, girls, I'm going to give myself a treat by eating a good ice cream.